Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of SimAirport, where today we are hopefully going to get in some extra large gates to get those extra large planes so we can make even more cash. I should have said extra large money, shouldn't I? But even more cash. It's going to require me potentially expanding and buying more land. But what we got done last episode was freaking amazing. We now have our extended baggage line set up as we got more and more gates added in. We have the fuel system all up on the go as well. So we're now selling fuel to the aircraft. It did take us quite a bit of cash by the moolah. We did complete quite a few grants right now. And in the finance hub with the bank loans, we are currently debt free. I can take a maximum of $2.5 million loan if I need to. We might do at some point so I can continually buy more and more land and extend the terminal. But hopefully I can also get the top of this area all built too, so they don't have to kind of walk down to then walk back up to exit the terminal. Hopefully things will be pretty smooth, plain sailing. The saying's there somewhere. I've also got to sort out the runways too. I feel like I might need to buy or build another runway, but we'll kind of see what happens as we extend a little bit more and get the extra large aircraft in. Now we do have a little bit of an issue right now. EasyJet is missing some negotiated facilities. Get out of here, boys. Don't even want you no more. But I ain't negotiating any again, not until I've completed the big 75% goal for the airline interest. But guys, if you are enjoying this series and want to see more, then please make sure you smash that like button down below. If you're new around here, then make sure you do subscribe so you are notified that the next episode does come out. But damn, when they take off this way, they do some weird spinning effect. It is a bit weird. But we got nearly $1 million in the bank. We now have the early morning flights, which means we've got aircraft landing all the time. So we've got to figure out then what we're going to be doing. To purchase this parcel of land right now is 2.1 million. Okay. Now, if I was to go to build the extra large gates, how big are we talking? They are definitely huge. I could get 1, 2 in just there and there alone. But then it does mean I could build maybe a couple around here. I mean, I could definitely get 1 there, 1 there, and then 2 there as we extend it round and get some more on the other side. I don't know if that's going to be a good idea or not. I could definitely have 1 here. I could even have 1 there, but that is then pushing the boat. I could just literally build it here and keep it. Oh, I don't know, guys. It's a tough one, isn't it? It is definitely a tough one, but I definitely know I'm going to get a couple here anyway and just kind of see what happens. So how much are these? These are, oh, only 40,000. I was expecting them to be a whole lot more to buy. That's actually pretty cheap. So I'll buy 1 there and I'll build 1 there. Now we're gonna have to get in the taxiway for them, so I can only build up to here at the moment, just solely down to the fact that, oh, should I make these a little bit wider? That feels really tiny compared to this, but we'll see how it goes. So I can't build that yet because the current gate is in the way. So we'll have to kind of move that back a little bit more. Not a problem. But there is a lot we've got to get all up and running before we can go down this road to getting this in. And these extra large planes. So we'll get the foundations all down then. So I can go up to there. And I can only go so far in because how the aircraft, how the taxiways kind of work for us. So if I go to here, I know that's the maximum that we can pretty much take it. We'll work with that. Now I could just kind of keep it where the small or the large gates, not small gates, large gates backing across here just to kind of finish that off. And then I can then change all this to filter into this one runway up here. Yeah, that might be the way to go. Right, in my head it makes sense. In my head, he says. So I can have 1, 2, and then 3. More large. Do you reckon I'm doing too many? Now, once I've got the all this stuff set up, we should be good to go. So foundation. I think I'll make it go. Actually, before I do that, what's the distance between this? It's 20. Now it means I don't have to do the full 20 because I'm not having it on both sides. So I can keep it to a 10 and have it very similar. But I think I might go 12 just to give it a little bit more space. I don't know what I did there. 11. Oh, I'm messing up. There we go. Wait, hold on. Did I do it right? No, I've only done 11. There we go. Hopefully that works out pretty well for us. So I had $1 million in the bank. Now I've got $1 million in debt. How's your boy gone and spent $2 million just like that? We will never know. So I can see what we're eventually going to do. These 3 gates there and them 3 gates there and these 2 extra large will all filter around this way where we have a runway up there. So they won't be connected to this one. Then what we'll do then is have these 6 in the middle be connected to, well, it'll be this runway but push a little bit further back, and then we'll mirror what we're doing over here for another runway just there. So we're really splitting it all up, and there will be no need for kind of trying to cram so many aircraft on one runway, because it'll be nicely evenly spread out and spaced out, which will work wonders for us in the long run. But yeah, it's a lot of money to get done. A lot of pennies need to be made right now. So really, technically, we should still be in money-making mode. But we'll start to dismantle bits and bobs anyway, as we get a little bit closer. There we go. I was thinking about kind of changing this up to individual stores. So if I'm in zoning and went none for here, that then becomes 2 individual stores. So I wonder if that kind of bumps up the ratings or anything like that, because they think there's 2 stores, even though it's the same store separated. Does that make sense? Probably not, but hey-ho. Hey-ho right now. So getting all the little bits and bobs up there. We're also going to get this set up too, because we're also going to have the build up here. So it makes sense to kind of get this all connected. Now, what side should I go from? Should I go from over here to begin with? So if I went like smack bang there, brought this all the way across, brought that all the way down, that into there, to there. It's a lot of money being spent right now, but worst case scenario, I can just get a loan. The loan's probably not going to pay for it, but it'll be a big help. So that is, oh my goodness, there's so much terminal being built right now. So much terminal is being built. And I've got to build on top of here as well to be able to get to these and down there. But that's not the end of the world just yet. The end of the world is I'm in 2.2 million in debt. Seniac, you got to make that money, boy. Right, delivery zone's a little bit full, apparently. There's lots of concrete. Okay, that does make sense to why it's full, because there's a lot of concrete being delivered right now for me to build all these foundations. Right, start dismantling more of this if we can. Okay, can't dismantle any of that just yet. They're going to grab more. Where are they building up here right now? Guys, you haven't even finished that over there. Oh my goodness me. We should actually hire more staff, right? So workmen will now get a few more. And by a few more, I mean we're going to push it all the way up to 100 because the expansions are real right now. 80 grand there spent on getting more workers coming in. So it's an extra 40 workers, I believe, I've just hired. Was it 40? I think so. So I don't know how and when they arrive, but it shouldn't be long. Unless they're already here. I don't know. He does not know. But there's so much to do, isn't there? There is so much to do right now. You do not assign the negotiated facilities in time. That's fine. Get them out of here. I don't mind. They can stop complaining at this point. So where are they now? Where are they working? They down here? Oh, they're over here on this side right now. How are we doing over here then? Yeah, they're definitely killing the game. So it takes a while. We are doing some huge expansions. So it will take a little bit of time. The good thing is we can make money all day anyway, all year round basically. So that money will just kind of slowly creep down as we build more and more of these facilities and foundations. So it's not the end of the world. It's just the time it takes. The time it takes. They make good money, those little advertising boards, for literally doing nothing. As long as you get them placed right. Right, delivery zone's full again. I ain't surprised the amount of concrete we need. Too much concrete in my mind. Man, we've got so much stuff we need to clone and all that jazz. Right, okay, so if I wanted to clone them... So we clone the restrooms to begin with. Ooh, yes. I forgot that it's out by 1, isn't it? So that will be parallel with there. Right. We'd have to clone you. Which is out by... I forgot we're out by 1. So we're dismantling here. Or are we bulldozing? No, it's bulldozing. There we go. And then we got another set of restrooms now all in. Which is heavily needed. I do need to make a bigger delivery zone. But they should... I mean, then again, we wouldn't normally have this huge demand in building work. So it is a little bit abnormal right now. We still 1.9 million in debt. Then again, I just buy a load of the toilet stuff. Lots of people are still coming back in. It's in the mornings again. So planes are still coming in. We're still making that sweet cash. We're gonna be... Well, then again, we've only just recently paid off all of our taxes and stuff. So no wonder we've gone into a little bit more debt. But builders are running. They're building upstairs here right now. Right, good to see. Again, get some planning for some dismantling on the scene. I'm trying to dismantle as much as I can. Or as much as they'll allow me to dismantle at this point. Oh, is this going to mess up my whole airport right now with the gate situation? It is, isn't it? Right, pause real quickly. I need to go to ops. Do you know what? No. No, do you know what? Yes. Can I cancel this? No, it's already happening. Right, wall. If I leave the wall back as it is and literally put back in what I'm now dismantling. Right, pause there. Objects, ops, security gate. We need that designated area to kind of for them to walk out. I'll eventually probably move it back a bit more. As for now, I want to get rid of it. Failed to reserve the runway. But once we got the clear connection from like up here straight down, then those escalators there won't be so overcrowded anymore. So what are where are the workers now? Where are they? Oh, some of them are doing a bit of the bathroom situation. So now tearing through this as quick as possible. Damn, they done this pretty quick, didn't they? Right, we've got to zone the rooms. So, zoned for the female restroom, which will be this one. Okay, we can't go wait for that one. The male restroom will be this one because of the urinals. There we go. So are they upstairs now? Yes, finalising the last few bits and bobs just here. So the dismantling, still can't dismantle any of that. Right, get rid of that. Can't get rid of that because I assume it's got to complete this little bit over here. Can I dismantle this? To there. Bam. Should be able to get rid of this bit. Get rid of that bit. We're going to be fully connected upstairs soon, guys. We're going to be fully connected upstairs real soon. So where is it now? Are they doing the restrooms down here? Yes. So we'll get that zoning in real quick right now. So the male side is this. The female side is this. Right, it's all happening. It's all happening, boys. The biggest expansions this airport has ever seen. Right, dismantle finally this strip here. So they're now walking down from there. So that's good. That's real good right now. I don't really know how I'm going to kind of configure all of this area just yet. But the fact they can walk directly out here is a big help for us. This then keeps the bottom terminal really free from people exiting out. I mean, you might lose a few sales if people want to go where they want to get to, but it is what it is. It's either like one or the other, isn't it? So if I now dismantle all of this to there. There we go, and nice. We're pretty much there. We are pretty much there at this point. So we do have to build all the upstairs on this side at the minute, but the main thing is we've kind of configured all of that, which is going to be really handy for us. We'll do a little bit of cloning over here then before we start looking at the other areas. So, all right, bam, bam. Cancel that. Why does it always shift at the last minute? It did it again. Why does it shift at the last minute? And now I can't cancel it because it's under construction. That is so annoying. That's twice it did it at the last minute. Alright, dismantle. Alright, didn't shift then, did you, boy? No. Alright, bam. I'm just being super lazy. In getting some of these areas in. But just get a couple down just there anyway, just so I know the pattern. I understand what's going on over there. In case I do kind of low-key forget. But yeah, we do need to buy this parcel of land right now, which is 2.1 million. Now I could grab the full $2.5 million loan if I apply for it right now. They'll give it me on a 1.78% interest rate, which is a 44,000 a day. Can I borrow more? Another? Ooh. Right. Well, hold on for just a second because we have recently just accepted that loan. But we got 1.3 million, which is still nowhere near it. We have still got a long way to go, but all the bills now just come out. So what I could do right now then is get back in the finance hub. If I borrow the full amount again, so there's a higher rate, a lot higher on the daily interest right now, but I've got enough to purchase the land parcel. So we buy it. The game has to now reload itself, apparently. So I'm just going to have a nice little sip of my tea. Delicious. And get rid of all of this. And we now own it. So I can even purchase even further as well. So very good. Cheaper does it get, does it? Or something like that. Okay, let's sort the fence out first because we're going to need to connect them. To then eventually disconnect them. So if I bring this up to there, right, I'll go right to the edge to maximize the space. Alright, there we go. That's a lot of fence. Get that in before I dismantle that fence. And then we'll look to building the runway first. And then getting it all hooked up with the gates and stuff like that. So it's slowly happening for us. Right, they're going to tear through this right now and build as much of this as they possibly can. They've also done a little bit of maintenance work on the runway as well. So not all of them are going to be in full force just yet. So let them do that then. There is a lot that they've got to get done. There is a lot they've got to get done anyway, so it'll take a little bit of time. But once we can start accepting planes over there, it's going to be even more money in our pockets. I don't really care if we don't get much in the terminals just yet. It'd be nice to get the extra large. So it requires 3 adjacent in front of it. So is that telling me I need to do 3 taxiway in this sense? Is that what it means? No, cancel that. Oh, I can't cancel it. It means 3 in front like there. That's what it means there. I was going to say for a second there, that's kind of weird. But I might leave it too bulky anyway, too wide, just for the, you know, the sake of how it looks. That's all done then, so I can now dismantle. All of that. Get rid of all of you. So I've got to move that fence as well. So we might as well get this quickly sorted. So the fence technically needs to go all the way down to the end there. So that's what we'll do. And then get rid of that layer so I can get the last little bit in. You didn't realise how much you've got to do just to kind of like... If you change the position and build something new, there's so much work involved to get it all up and running. So that fence is now completely all gone, by the way. So we're now fully over to this side. So then let him build this. So then we can then dismantle up to this point. Which has got a little bit of side fence to do. Alright, dismantle all that, please. I can get that little bit of taxiway then added in. Because there's nothing within the radius of the taxiway then at this point. Oh, there we go. Bam. Nice. Okay then, so we've got that in. Runway. Now, do I go concrete because it's a bigger runway? And let me just double check on the old extra large. How do I find out again? I forgot where it was, but it showed you on the planes. Right, okay, so if I accept extra large, Norwegian Air. Okay, minimum length 150. So concrete there. Minimum length 150. So if I go from there. So if I make it a 200 in length. Taxiway to there. See, I don't know whether this is going to be the best idea. I mean, I could put another 3 going across there, but then how much space does that give us? If I went large... Well, it needs to go back in by 1. It doesn't really give it much space, so I don't think I'll do it that like there. I don't know why I'm doing it too wide there, I don't know. I can bring that down just for the sake of getting it connected, but then we'll have to get rid of these guys' connection. But then I have to change their connections. There's a lot to do, isn't there, guys? Right, also then, we need to sort out a lot of the vehicles. So, see, under structures... So large hangar. So it's going to be a case of squeezing as much of this in as possible. So if I did it here, so if I added in one there, one there. So there's a bunch there for the vehicles. Can't get you in here, but I'm going to have to squeeze this one in here now and replace the vehicles that are currently in this hangar as I change the directions of all of this stuff over there. I'll build this anyway, then I'll get rid of this runway and push it back a bit more just for now. Oh, there's a lot to get done. I kind of forget how much is involved with just making a plane land at your airport. I literally forget how much is involved. But then eventually I'm going to mirror this and place it down here too. So it's all got to be right. Gotta make sure it's connected at both ends. Which it is. I'm going to dismantle that bit there. Wait for all them to build. So they can now technically use this, right? They technically now can use this. I think I'm going to dismantle it and then reposition it. I'm being so picky right now. I'm being so picky with my design. Why am I being so picky? I don't know. I don't know. But, okay, so in this one here, assign vehicles, it's all fuel trucks, okay? So here, we'll assign and add a fuel truck, fuel truck, fuel truck. Right, all fuel trucks right now is what we'll add in. Now we got to align a lot of stuff to get it all added in anyway. But we'll see what we can do correctly. All right, how long until they've disconnected that? Well, that's now gone. So concrete. So 190, which is perfectly long enough. So we also need the baggage stuff in, which will, well, these guys over here have got one. It goes to, well, it will go to them free as well. So that's okay for them. They'll eventually need one. So what I'll do on the utilities, the baggage depot, I'll squeeze in one here for them. Then they need a refueling station, which I'll place one there for them there. And then I'll do it here. So there's one nearby for these ones as well. I know you can't assign them, but they're like, it's, you know, they're close by, basically. They're close by. Okay, so still under construction, the runway anyway. And then we're going to add all the additional bits onto it as well to make it kind of function. So still a bit of a waiting game. Is it all done right now? Yeah, still under construction. So what else am I missing? I know it's got the baggage vehicles we've got to get in, so I won't assign them just yet. There's a lot of people involved in building this, isn't it? Is that done, by the way? Yes. So upgrade them. So we've got to add all this stuff in. I don't really know where it goes, but we've got to add all this stuff in for it to be valid. So we can then use it with certain type of planes. I'm not very well educated on the whole functionality of all that stuff there. So I'll leave it like that. Planes already landing anyway. So I know it's only certain type of planes that will be landing. Now, we're about to break the airport right now. We're going to break the airport, but they do have this runway that they can utilize. So we're probably about to break the airport twice. So what I'll do first is concrete. See, I can't get that in because it's too close. Blocked by nearby fencing wall. Because I need to make these guys here come up there and in. But even that, I think, might be a bit too close. Anyway, we're going to assign vehicles. We're going to sell. So we can then dismantle this. right? Dismantle that. And hope we can run something up there. So we're gonna... It needs to be moved over by one more. So what I'll do then, I'll dismantle it. The runway right now. They've still got this one that they can use. I mean, some of them will throw a wobbler because they really want to use that one. You know, they've already committed to it. And we'll try and push it over. We'll try our best. We'll try our best. That's all we can do, right? That is all we can do. We should give you a percentage of how much it's dismantled. 3.2 million for that parcel? Jeez. Right, concrete runway. See, I can't do it there. Now, is that because... Is the fence technically all the way over? It's not technically all the way over. So I wonder if I did it by one more. See, it kind of works there, but then gets blocked by that. I wonder if that is the issue. If not, we have to do a little bit of a... Well, it hasn't got to be massively short, but a little bit short to kind of fill it all in. So this is going to really annoy a lot of my planes right now because they were destined to land at that runway. And I've completely thrown them all off. Is what I've done. So give the workers a little bit of time too. And we can really segregate the two runways. And then we're on to a winner. Well, how long is this taking to build a fence? Oh, the back of the cavalry's coming. Right now to get all that additional stuff. So, hopefully, we're going to be rocking and rolling. So they're done there. A few last little bits and bobs got to squeeze in here. And your boy can then dismantle the majority of it. So where are we dismantling it from? There. To there. Dismantle all that, please. Then we'll get the runway in. But as of right now, though, we are still running. We're still functioning pretty fine. We're managing the upkeep on all of these guys. Right, that is now, should technically all be gone. So there we go. So, if I started it here then. 150, 160. 160. Still probably a little bit too long than needs be. But then... Taxiway side of it, we need one there. One there. So if I then dismantled you and you, and then that's how that one would kind of funnel into it. Don't need these two here. And then these 6 here are only for that runway only. So like I said, it stuck. I might have to kind of delete all the vehicles and re-add them back in because they're going to be stuck in all different kinds of places right now as well. So assign vehicles. Okay, the baggage carts was not a problem. But if I do all these baggage carts, and then this one, miss out all the baggage carts. Okay, apparently we deleted it. Assign vehicles. Truly is messed up now, isn't it? Right, I might have to squeeze that back in just so we can sort out our little vehicle issue. What I'll do is assign vehicles. I'll sell every single vehicle that I have and we'll redo it. Because I feel like we've got a slight little issue now, haven't we? And if I assign the vehicles, they'll then all drive somewhere. So I'll cause chaos right now. I will cause some chaos to get all this stuff finished. So assign vehicles. We shouldn't really have any vehicles now. Just waiting for these two to be deleted. I think they're being utilized at the minute, aren't they? So where is that vehicle then? Is it anywhere? Can we see it? Oh, is it now done? Okay, it's now technically done. It's now technically done. So dismantle you, right? And then we'll do it all again properly. So wait for that to start being dismantled of some kind, and then we can start adding the vehicles back in. Because I don't want to get them trapped over in another area. So assign vehicles, then we'll add all this to be baggage. There we go. So you've got 6 of these, 5 baggage vehicles. Assign here the fuel trucks. So 5 of each. There we go. We've got another hanger there to add additional more in if it becomes too overloaded. So completely messed them all up right now. Unloading baggage. There we go. So then this then needs to assign a vehicle. Baggage, 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 baggage. And this would obviously be all the fueled vehicles. So we shouldn't have any issues on that front. So, task unloading baggage for gate C2. C2's here. Why are you unloading for that one? C2. Gonna force depart. So, will that then solve that issue? Oh, it's a pain, isn't it? Oh, I haven't even added the extra bits on to allow these guys to be able to land. There we go. Seniac, what are you doing, boy? What are you doing right now? There we go. That should allow these guys to then land. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully. Oh my goodness me. I've got all these delayed flights right now. Please. You ain't got to tell your boy. I completely understand. I completely understand at this moment in time. Oh man. Alright, there we go. That's now all good to go. Baggage vehicles are now coming out. I don't know how I get rid of this baggage car there. That's having issues. But we now have a problem with the garbage zones are currently full. Right, I get it. I get it. Okay, so we've now managed to split up. I don't know what's going on here with this temporary inactive weather. What? I don't know anymore what is real life. But in the grand scheme of things anyway, guys, 6 gates here for this one runway. We'll have obviously 6, 7, 8 for this one runway, a little bit more than that. And then we'll mirror it on this side down below too to have the same. I might have to semi-reload the game in just a moment, but as of right now, it looks pretty good. It does look pretty good. We're slowly getting there. We've got to connect the fuel up for these guys right now. So that will fall under utilities, fuel pipe. And we are running from, which would be here to there. And then the other one is from over here to there. And then we've got to sort out the baggaging system too. Now, although it does, I'll get out of this view, connect to here, which that is connected to these at the moment. I'll assign it to them. Bam, bam, bam. This one will be assigned to these two only. So I do have to get the baggage all connected up. So that's not a problem. It will be easy enough to do right now. That's then trying to go to gate B1. Where's B1? A. That's B. I don't know what that vehicle is doing. But I'll reload the game in just a moment anyway to hopefully fix it. They'll be getting all the pipes in. We got to sort out down below to get these guys hooked up on the old baggage front, which we would need to... I mean, I could technically send it up there to this one to then sort it out as it goes over there. But can I cross with the foundations this? I'm not sure how much that would work. But if I just come across to there. And then just quickly run this straight up. Because I can filter it into there and then use two of these to be the inlet outlet to connect up to there, which will be so much more easier than making it run all the way around the Recon. So that will be a big help for us. So let the workers do that. And then we got to build the upstairs, of course you do. But as long as you take care of everything downstairs first, then we're on to a winner. And then we can actually then start accepting. Which is quite exciting. Right, I'm going to also make one of these now be, or switch directions. So is the down escalator 2. There we go. Should work out pretty well for us. And once that's connected, everything's all good apart from the ability that they can't get onto the gate because we haven't built an upstairs entrance. That should be my only problem at this point. Look at that. So much stuff going on right now. It's crazy. It really is. So how are we doing down here? We're pretty much done down here, to be honest with you. So if I quickly now then dismantle you, if I then go on to dismantle you, and then for the utility side of it, let me quickly just double check over here. Oh, we got to dismantle you as well. There we go. So conveyor wise, so if I go up to there, that is going in, and that one is coming directly down. So that's in, that's down. Okay. So if I do the in one first. So if I do it to there. Bam. So that works perfectly fine. I've just got to change the direction of this. So that needs to go out to drop a conveyor. And just like that, that is then done. That is like fully connected. I ain't got to do anything else with it. It's all up and running. Which makes it super easy for us at this point. So I've got to wait for the rest of the baggage. So then we've got to start building the upstairs here, which this is going to be so expensive. So if I just go fully commit. Bam. Still gives me a little bit of money left over. But full commit right there. Now it's going to cost so much cash. We've got to get so much stuff all up and running. But that baggage system is good to go. It's no longer complaining. All done. All done right now. Wait for them to build the rest. I can then get all this stuff accepted. Planes land. That's a big plane right there, isn't it? It truly is. I think what I'm going to do, we're going to assign an additional baggage car, an additional fuel car here. So technically in this area then we have 6, 1 for each gate for both baggage and fuel. So done them. So here would be the additional baggage for there, the additional fuel, oh that's an apron bus, the additional fuel for here. I then need to do 2 baggage, 1 each down here, and this one here, 2 fuel. So a little bit over the top. You probably don't need 1 designated for each one, but I want to make it as efficient as possible. It's not going to cost me that much money to kind of upkeep them. So additional vehicles, so we can keep having good turnarounds on the plane. And all I've got to do then is make sure that inside of the terminal is really efficient. So, how are we doing upstairs? We're slowly getting there. Slowly, slowly. There's so much work for them to do right now. It will take a little bit of time. It really would. But yeah, money's... Oh, okay, we just paid all of our expenses and bills. So we're still in like $1 gazillion of debt. It's a shame it doesn't... When you... Every time you pay off in your daily interest, it doesn't slowly repay the loan off. It's a shame it doesn't do that. Because that would be a big help. I think the loans are interest only, aren't they? So much to get done. Oh my goodness me. Feels like it's taking forever to get all this done right now. Really does feel like it's taking forever. I found to reserve gate and a couple of flights there, which ain't good. But like I said, I'm gonna reload the game anyway. Okay, we got this flashing right now. Yeah, of course, delivery zones. Right, how are we doing now then? Still feels like it's taking forever, boys. What is going down right now? What is going down? Hurry up, you damn folios. Didn't even spot it. We've still got this up here to do too. Holy smokes. Right, leave them to it for a minute then. Let's leave them to it for a minute. So, we'll get all these gates all hooked up and then we'll start accepting the planes coming in. Again, I ain't going to do too much of the terminals just yet because we just don't really know what we're doing. I might clone a whole nother cafe area in here, which should fit in just nice, to be honest with you. Let me see if it would fit in a cloned cafe. From here to here. Oh, hang on, autosave's in the way. It looks like it would. So, bam. Cloned it in. Right, how are we doing up here then? Are we pretty much good to go? Looks like it, boys. Looks like it right now. So, I'm going to clone from... How much of this can I do? Okay, not all of it. It doesn't work like that. But if I clone, let's say, to there. Is that all going to work? I believe it is. Just so I got some kind of structure and some kind of layout I can utilize. I can get those 3 gates all hooked up pretty much at that point. But I think they're building all the cafe area right now, aren't they? But I could clone... Actually, how far would it... No, I'd do... There to there. I don't know how... That's where I put the escalators on that side. Is what I'll end up doing. Need more staff then. So chefs, we need... I'll hire 2 more chefs. Workers. 20. Bam. There we go. So zones then for this, we need to get in the... So to begin with the cafe, then we need to do the kitchen next, which goes here. We have to assign this kitchen to this cafe. Nice. More food can be eaten. So they're working everywhere right now. They are really working everywhere. We've got to squeeze more and more escalators and stuff in. But we'll get there. So I'll wait for them to get the rest of this all up here done. There we go. So if I click on this and assign. Assign, there we go. So bam. Bam. Well bam. Well bam. There we go. So that's then all assigned, which we then need more peeps here. 11 more to be precise. Get them in. So that will bring lots more aircraft to the area. Which again would work out really well. So we can start accepting planes here. But obviously I want to accept planes on the extra large gates. So what I'll do then is I'll just kind of generically clone the bare minimum. Which is these here. Hang on, what did I actually clone? If I clone from the gate, so the gates are on the outer part. There they go. Bam, there we go. So at least I can get that hooked up. So many, because they're so widely spaced, you can get so much room in for like other stuff. But that's now all in, so assign these. And there we go. Assign all you. There we go. So we're pretty much good to go then. So before we do jump into it, we have in the flight statuses, we've got A's, B's, C's. Let me just double check that then. So we had the A's, B's, C's. This should be the D's then. Even though that's become like D1, but let me change that to H. So this will be D1. That'll be D2. This will be D3. So then after that, then after the D, we have the E. So it'll be E1, which that's what it is. And then this will be E2. Nice. Again, I've got the bare minimum needed to now start accepting extra large planes. Oh, it feels good, boys. It feels good. Must be reachable from at least one assigned gate agent desk. Requires a... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about the doors. Sliding doors wouldn't go amiss, boy. Right. Do these need it? No, we've already got them in because we cloned them in. Can't forget about the doors right now, can we? But amazing. Should do us justice, boys. Should do us justice. Right, is that now all done? That's now reachable. We are good to go. So, planes, extra large. So these are the E gates right now, the XL at the very bottom. So let's start with the usual suspects first. Then United Airlines, we can accept for these guys with the extra large. Okay, does it not? We can't. Ooh. Oh. My goodness me. Requires a runway at least 240 in length. Oh. Did I misread? No, I didn't misread it. it's an extra 50 I need. So if it was there, that would be going all the way across. Oh, okay. So I can have extra large, but I can't have extra extra large, if that makes sense. Okay, okay. I don't even have the space for it. I mean, I could probably do it on the other way round, but then that's just an epic to kind of completely change it all. So some of them are okay, though. Some of them we can get away with it. So I'll just kind of accept what I can. And we'll just kind of work with it. So with what I've accepted right now, let's sort this out. So on the E gates. What's going on? Huh? Airline of flight. Airline of flight must match the airline of gate. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Ignore what I'm doing. I'm putting it in the wrong slot. It's the last two at the bottom. Ignore me, guys. Ignore me. Right, there we go. I'm so dumb. I literally said it a minute ago, it's the bottom ones I got to place them in. There we go. Right, Air Canada, you got any for me, boy? Japan Airlines, you got any for me? Well, let's see what we've got to work with right now. So the afternoon slots are all booked up, boys. Morning slots are all booked up. So we're looking at one evening slot on the PM, which will be Korean Air. Oh, early morning. I do apologize. Japan Airlines, what you got for me, boy, in the early morning? Right, you got two for me. We might have one in American Airlines if we're lucky. Apparently no. I'll take that. I'll take that what we've got right now. Once I've got enough room, for example, when I buy eventually this, I can then do a larger air runway to get the 240 needed so I can accept all levels. But bigger planes, which is going to bring even more people than before, which is quite exciting. So am I ready for this? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. It's going to be all part of the fun. We're going to see if we can kind of uphold and handle this additional traffic coming in right now. We should be able to. We should definitely be able to, but only time will tell. Right, flights are being cancelled left, right and centre. I've got to sort out the reason for that. I'm hoping it's just the fact that I've completely messed the game up. I'm now just waiting for the... I got to reload the game to kind of finalize any of those issues and whatnot. Ops panel. I don't know what we can potentially do with any of that anyway. But I'm going to wait till the next day anyway, because I literally want to see, right, these extra large aircraft landing and how many more additional passengers we're going to have squeezing through our systems. I mean, we can manage it just fine through here. It's not a problem. But when we start getting those extra large coming in like back to back, it's going to be a lot of people, right? It's going to be a lot of people. So flight management then, it's pretty much starting at midnight. So we should be having these planes landing soon anyway. So are we seeing anyone hanging up? Oh, there we go. That's our extra large. Boarding. Ooh, okay, that's a bit bigger. Hang on, it's boarding in a few minutes. 121. These board 95, 110. It's a few more, but I suppose once I get the 240 length, then they really are extra large planes, right? That will be the thing. We're still boarding right now, but the problem is it's such a long way to kind of walk that the boardings might be a little bit slow. But can they get done in the 30 minutes, 20 minutes to go before the boarding closes? Ooh, so it's now technically delayed by 2 minutes. I'll take that. I'll take that slight delay. But yeah, it is bringing a lot more people now through the system. But we should be able to uphold it. It shouldn't be an issue. We should be A-okay. And on that note, we'll end it for here. Hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So good.